Alright, there we go. Now I got things under control now. Oh, man. I don't know why so much shit has to act the way that it does. When it comes to streaming, I don't get it. The difference between magic and technology is very, very slim. So, good evening, everybody. Welcome back. Go ahead and put that out now, so I don't forget and do it late. Oh, I got a sweet little girl sitting next to me, as she is. So basically, I just sent out the Who All Is in Action tweet here tonight on Throwdown. Plus, I got an announcement once all this is over. It's nothing crazy, nothing life-changing or anything like that, but it's an announcement that affects almost everything that I'm going to be doing and have been doing here recently. But it is all for a good cause. But that's at the end, alright? That's at the end, okay? For now, we got a wrestling show to get into, right? Righto. So, to do that, we need to get in to the news of exactly what has been happening. Specifically on Throwdown. Alright, now there's not a whole heaping heck of a lot going on Throwdown, but what there is pretty important. Like, for example, the fact that Lily Cuddle has decided to step down and step up against Deranged, the WHIP champion. And even after a solid, aggressive display to the disapproval of the wrestling universe at large, this past week, the champion, Deranged, got some revenge against Lily. with a furious all-out assault. Which, if you saw, and it was just that. But, of course, that's not all that is going on. Speaking of champions, there's the stuff in the tag team division with the champions, where there's still some stuff going on with the likes of Meg and Ashley, the Aces, and the current tag team champs, the ones that took away those titles from them. They have ignited a passionate rivalry between these two teams by doing that. A very fiery rivalry, so to speak. And tensions between these two teams are high. Doesn't matter who it is, like between Gemma and Meg, they are getting to a fever pitch. Like last week, there was a singles match between Gemma and Meg, where the two superstars were fighting each other before their singles match could start, where, well, generally knows what happens there. I mean, it's out of hand. It's out of hand. And ultimately, I'm sure all the officials are going to have their hands full with these two teams. But other than that, it is getting ready for the Royal Rumble on the way here soon. Just weeks away from that. Don't want to forget about that. That's pretty big. It's pretty important. It's a big one. So with that, what kind of matches do we have in store here tonight? Well, this is what we got. We're starting off with a one-on-one normal guys match. Then we have a promo. Then after that, we have a women's triple threat match. Then we have a one-on-one normal guys match. Then we have a women's one-on-one normal match. Then we have a one-on-one normal guys match. Then for the main event, we have a one-on-one normal women's match. So, hopefully pretty calm, cool, collective. That's a weird show tonight, I'm sure. So, let's not waste anybody's precious time. And go ahead and get into the action, shall we? Hello everybody and welcome back to the G1 Wrestling Universe. We are here. It is Thursday, live from Hartford, Connecticut, bringing you all the action as we get ready for a big Royal Rumble on the way, so stay tuned. For some reason, my Stream Deck isn't working. Bow, 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 wow, 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 wow. There we go, it's back on. Now is it working? Yes. Now it is indeed working. So then, since everything is working, let's go ahead. Let's go ahead and load this up, shall we? Okay. Meow, 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 meow. Yeah, I don't think I can use that. But what is this? I don't know. I don't know. I don't want to have to turn it all the way up there, so. Sorry. Looking at various device settings. So that I don't blow out people's eardrum or whatever. So on audio, which again, if my audio ever sounds weird and you don't like it, it's too loud, it's too quiet, say so. I could do my best to fix it. All that type of stuff. Which is why I do things live. Because if it happens live, it also happens recorded. So. But our first match is loaded up. As coming out first, we've got one-on-one Vincent Stafford versus Mike Dodd. Alright, hello everybody, welcome to Throwdown. We're starting off here, one-on-one action, two big players here in this wrestling program. Starting off, we've got the Anarchist, Vincent Stafford.
Making his way to the ring from the other side of darkness, weighing in at 275 pounds, the Anarchist, Vincent Stafford.
But here comes his opponent, the Mauler,
And his opponent,
Mike Dodd.
Indiana, weighing in at 250 pounds, Mauler Mike.
Alrighty. We got quite a possible big hard-hitting match to start off Throwdown. We've got Mike Dodd and the Anarchist coming out here, coming to blows. It's been a while, but not the first time these two have seen action betwixt each other inside the ring. But you also have to remember what we got coming up here a couple weeks at Royal Rumble. And I can only imagine what'll happen if someone like Mike Dodd, if someone like the Anarchist gets themselves into that match and gets them a good spot in said match. But I don't know. I don't think it's ever happened yet to my recollection. I know some people have lasted quite a while. I don't think anybody has of it yet gone the distance. But you see these two big guys, especially with Mike Dodd there. He's got strength. He's got some of the tools necessary to do that, but there's a lot of people with a lot of skill sets that can take somebody out like Stafford, like Mike Dodd in that kind of match. But still, you can never say never. Though I gotta say, I got the match stuff here in front of me, and it looks like other than a triple threat match that we got going on, nothing too crazy out there tonight on Throwdown. As Mike Dodd setting up. Got him up. Oh, running power slam into a cover. Just smashing him into that mat. But the Anarchist not going out like that. As now looks like Anarchy falls upon the head of Mike Dodd, but no. And oh, Mike Dodd! Looking to make a comeback here. But Vincent Stafford looking to have anarchy reign in the ring right there. Possibly putting it into this match with that cover. No, Mike Dodd doesn't do it. So the Anarchist has to keep going, has to keep stomping, punting, kicking, any and everything to wear this monster of a man down. And it looks like he is willing to do that happily. And now, oh my God, pump handle, power slam from Mauler Mike Dodd. Will that do it? That does it. The Anarchist just got mauled. Here in the opening moments, the opening match of Throwdown. There for a minute when I saw stuff like this coming from Stafford, I thought that might have it. And even this, obviously too close to the ropes there, but when the Anarchy was looking to reign in the ring right there, I thought it was over. But it was not meant to be. Mauler Mike Dodd.
Winner, Mauler Mike.
Coming through with a win to start off the show as we will be right back with apparently somebody's got something to come out here and say up next. Next, it's not a match, it's a promo. So, I was going to say match, but I stopped myself. So, let's go ahead and get into that. As we're going to have a little look-see and see what
BOOOOOOOOPPPPPPPP.
Hi, Jimbo. Thank you. for the Tier 1 sub for 53 months in a row. That is a mighty big streak, good sir. Happy to have you here. But now, let's have a look-see and see what Barrel Dragon has to say. Alright, looks like we've got Barrel Dragon in the ring, mic in hand. Let's see what he's got to say here. And Barrel Dragon calling out Caleb of all people. I gotta say, this is a bit strange, saying Caleb disrespectful and more. Okay, this is, what is even going on right now? And oh, Barrel is done talking. Now he's talking with his fist, which he really likes to do. But Caleb saying nope. More than willing to get in on the action here, to stop talking as well. As now we have moved to the outside of the ring, as we need to get some officials or something, security, to get these two under control, because they've had a vicious verbal back and forth there in the ring. And to no surprise, especially when it comes to like Barrow and his extreme attitude, so to speak, this has come to blows. But obviously Caleb did not help matters at all. Now there's a kick to the back on the outside, but Caleb and Barrow just having at each other. Seriously, where are some officials or something? Because, I mean, we've got more action to get to at some point. We can't just have these two scrapping the whole dang time out here. As, here on the outside of the ring, finally we get an official. As, okay, now we're going to be right back, everybody. All right, thank you, Relic Raider, for coming in here with that raid, and that was a crazy promo right there. But now we gotta wait for the next matchup to load on up. Alright, well, here we go. Next match is finally loaded up. And it is that triple threat match that I talked about, as we've got Dolly Parro, Jordan, and McGregor. Alright, we are back, and now, I mentioned it earlier, like I said, we got a triple threat match, and here it starts now.
Making her way to the ring
with Jordan.
Every man's nightmare, Jordan.
And now number 2 of this
And
triple
her
threat
opponent.
match, it's Dolly
From
Parro.
England, the Dominator. And from Ayr, Scotland, the Warrior Princess, Caitlin McGregor.
And yes, rounding out this triple threat match, here comes the Warrior Princess in action here tonight on Throwdown. And here we are, we're good to go. Bell has rung. As this might be another one of those good preparation matches that I've been talking about that we've actually been seeing. I mean, just the other day, we saw a big 8-man match for the main event of Knockdown, which was absolutely insane match. And in it, I talked about it, and I will talk about it again right here. But these women, they also have themselves a big Royal Rumble match on the way. Which, of course, as y'all know, big prize, so to speak, on the line there. That guaranteed spot in a main event match for the world title. There's no way out of it, no way to switch it. It can't be turned over to somebody else like that other thing that we have here that guarantees you a title spot, or a shot rather. It's all yours. All you have to do is wait for that time to come at our big season-ending SGC show. As, though I do say, I wonder who is going to win. But at this point, I gotta say, I like, with all that she has, let's just say, gotten into here as of late. Well, I say late, she's been in the thick of a lot of things. Even though she is currently down on the outside. That Warrior Princess, that McGregor. Okay, she has been through so much, fought so many people. Had so many opportunities that have been, well, I don't want to say ripped away. She is, let's just say, fallen short more than once in a lot of opportunities. As now, here we go, Princess pump handle to Dolly Parro. As now, there's a cover. And a kick out at 2. But then again, even though we got somebody like Caitlin McGregor in there, you know, with big opportunity. You never know. It might be one of these underdogs. Somebody you might not even know. I mean, look at Jordan there. Okay? She's been here for a while. Fighting, scraping, going by, somewhat under the radar. A win at something like the Royal Rumble could definitely catapult her to heights she's never really possibly thought of. As now look at this, she's on the outside, taking a run and a drive-by drop kick right to the side of the head to McGregor. Tries for a cover, but the Dominator, Dolly Parro, comes over at the count of 2, breaks up the pin. But Jordan saying no. And ooh. Now looking a little worn out after taking out both of these women here. But only a 2 count again. As it looks like McGregor getting up and Dolly Parro takes her out, and McGregor with a spear. Running, right with a knee into that corner. But the Dominator, Dolly, setting up here. Has McGregor down with the cover. 3! That'll do it. Dolly Parro getting the win here. Nice triple threat match coming in there. It was nearly anybody's match at any moment, practically. Any one of these women could have walked away the winner.
Here is your winner, the Dominator.
Dolly Parro ran away with it here tonight on Throwdown, though. But hey, stay tuned, everybody, because we've got more coming up here tonight next. All right, now we got to wait for the next match to load up. It's a one-on-one match, but there are more than one people coming out. Or 2 people, technically. More than one person on it. You know, never mind. Never mind. You'll see when it's done loading. And there it goes, because here, up next, we've got Donut, who has Neko Cell, versus Shiro, who has Dawn. All right, we are back, as now we've got a one-on-one match As now here comes Donut. And, oh, wait a minute. That's Neko Cell.
Making his way to the ring, accompanied by Nick O'Sal.
Looks
and
like
from Toronto, Ontario, Canada.
he's got company.
Weighing in at 222 pounds, Don Hunt. And his opponent, accompanied by Don. And from San Antonio, Texas, weighing in at 260 pounds, Henry Rivera.
Yes, now for Donut's opponent. Also has company. Down at ringside, it looks like. It's Shiro with Dawn by his side. And here we go. The bell has rang. We are off. There's now Donut, Shiro coming out here. One-on-one action. Two big superstars here with women in their respected corners. Which, with the Rumble coming up, I don't know if anybody knows their Rumble history, but maybe this year, you never know, maybe this year might be Shiro's year. Because, again, like I mentioned, there was quite an event some odd years ago that involved Shiro in the final moments of the Royal Rumble that I'm sure still burns him to this day. As now he tries for a cover, but still too early. And now what's Shiro doing here on the out? Okay, turning him over, and all right, now then. And Shiro's saying, come on, get up, get up. And off he goes, but he misses the mark, allowing Donut to get the upper hand. But Shiro, tried to shoulder us into the corner, but Donut able to get out of the way, nails him with a baker's dozen. Goes in for the cover, but only two. Donut thought he had it there, looking a little flabbergasted. As now, Donut setting up. Will the DHP do it? Nails him. Shiro is down. Goes for that cover. And that'll do it. There is your winner. The DHP does the job here in this match. As Donut came roaring right out of the gate and just kept up the offense, kept up the intensity. But obviously Shiro was not without his moments, but those moments were not enough. As a good Baker's dozen and DHP ruled the night here on Throwdown and led Donut to get the 3 count.
Here is your winner, Dawn Hunt.
All right, that is that, and we will be back here tonight, though, with more on Throwdown, so stay tuned. All right, next match, loading up, ready to go. We good to go. Hope everybody's enjoying this. And don't forget, I do, again, have a little announcement of some things. Once the show ends, I'll go ahead and get them out of the way. As now we are loaded up, and up next we have Gemma Bosox versus Ashley Battle Ezard 1-on-1. All right, we are back, and now we've got some more one-on-one action coming your way. As now, here comes the fabulous
Making her way to the ring
Gemma
from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, one half of the gorgeous Jay the Bombshell.
Yes, one half of the tag team champions coming out here for one-on-one action once again. Now, last time she came out here, let's just say things got a little bit out of hand. That certainly won't happen again, I'm sure. And now, her opponent.
And her opponent, from Toronto, Ontario, Canada, Ashley the Iceman.
And now, Ashley the Ice Battler Ezard. All right. We are ready. What? Oh, come on! Looks like we've got a member of the Aces. Meg out here at ringside. You know this ain't gonna be good. Just more mind games, more shenanigans to throw off the tag team champions. Specifically this time, Gemma, who I'm sure is going to have her head on a swivel. Going to be keeping a lookout for Meg over there, because you just know she's going to do something. And now, oh, nice big boot. And powers her way out of that. Gemma doing a good job maintaining control here. And now here we go. Gemma, Justice Slam to Ashley. Tries for a cover, but only gets a 2. And the fabulous fall. And again, only a 2 count. So, Gemma climbing. Going high risk. Oh, that's gotta hurt. But look at her springing back and springing out of that corner. But Ashley with an uppercut back to her feet. And now, here it comes, the ice rack submission. Gemma is up. And Gemma taps to the ice rack from Ashley. Ice battle Ezzard. That has gotta hurt. And to add insult to injury. Come on, Meg, why? Why now? This is just unnecessary. But there we go. Fabulous fall from Gemma. She would not be taken out like that, as we will be right back. All right, that was a weird turn of events. Okay. Next match already good to go. As we've got Cade versus Captain Canucks. Alright, we are back here on Throwdown as we've got more action coming your way, as now one of our resident martial arts masters, it's Cade.
Making his way to the ring from Canada, weighing in at 220 pounds, the athlete. And his opponent, from Vancouver, British Columbia, weighing in at 274 pounds, the Captain.
And it's the Captain, Captain Canucks, coming out to be Cade's opponent. And there is the bell. As I gotta say, good to see Captain Canucks and both Cade out here putting their skills to the test. As there for a minute, I just thought the Captain Canucks, was just content to take on the likes of some of the, how do you say, the more outrageous members of the roster. But here, seemingly looking to possibly test his skills against the likes of a martial arts master. Might be good because, let's just say he didn't do that good of a job taking on some of the wilder members of the roster. One comes to mind, like Demon. Big, red, strong. The Captain took him on, and let's just say things didn't go well with that right away. Or at all, really. So, you never know. Maybe something like this might be a fun learning experience. You know, win, lose, or draw. So, don't see a lot of draws. Unless it's a double countout. But heck, either way, I'm sure this will be a good showing. Because, I mean, it wasn't that long ago that the likes of Captain Canucks came into this promotion, so to speak. Which, I mean, hey, you never know. Maybe, just maybe, like, oh, that clothesline over the top. Looks like we're on the outside now. I think maybe this is just a nice warm-up for the Royal Rumble, you know? It could be Captain Canuck to come out on top, right? We could use someone of his stature, his caliber to take on, you know, whoever holds the title at the time. To, I'm sure, put on a, oh my goodness! From the top, my word! But only a 1 count. K-Kid just kicks out like it was nearly nothing. So now Canucks climbing up to the top here. And Canucks coup de grace right there into a cover. But again, only a 2 count. And okay. And hey, what is this? Canucks climbing up again. And oh my God! From the top, spinning like a top, actually. Now he's going for a cover. But a 2 count once again. Cade just persistently denying that 3. Is now Cade. Uh-oh. Big ol' sit down powerbomb. Now Cade going over to the second rope. Standing there. Is this a super? Cade Sasha nails Captain Canucks. Cade is up, but he looks a little out of it. Canucks is up, but Cade continues with the offense, looking to possibly get the win here. As now he tries for a cover, trying to end this, and he does. Cade out here showing Captain Canucks how it's done. Though Cade had to endure quite a bit. As you can see, he's big, he's flashy, but unfortunately unable to seal the deal, and Cade showed him where to hit, how to hit, what to hit to do it, and hopefully, if nothing else,
Your winner, the athlete.
with this win and with that loss, Canucks can learn what to do. As we'll be back with more here next tonight on Throwdown. All right. All right, looks like the main event is loaded and ready to go as we have Deranged versus Lily Cuddle. All right, it is main event time. As you can see, the WHIP champion is out here, and Lily coming out, already running her mouth, and Deranged doesn't like it, but the attack, the sneak attack by Lily there. The ref tries to get in between them, but no, nothing at this point could possibly contain these two, keep these two away from each other. So now we go in the ring, the bell has been rung, and these two get a hold of each other once again. But Deranged up, goes for the eyes, puts Lily in the corner, blocks though, coming out. And okay, all right. Whole lot of insanity right there for a moment. But Lily ending up coming out on top of that exchange. But can she keep it up? As the champ, Deranged now. Oof. It's now, The plagued kiss! Unfortunately, all of that was not good enough. As now, wait a minute, Deranged going up high. It's high times for Deranged. On the top rope, off she goes, crossbody, but she just gets caught by Lily. And Lily now lays into Deranged and locks in a submission. But Deranged now. Oh no, not again. She's in the corner. She's gonna do it again! As now we've got a cover, and that'll do it! D-Rain with the win. As now Deranged with a good win as we look at these replays. As Lily try as she might to take down the champion, but Deranged is just too much. He's too powerful. Is that, and
your winner, the Witch, D-Rage.
And that is it for Throwdown and the G1 Wrestling Universe this week. We will be back before you know it with more as we get ready for the Royal Rumble. All right. So that is that program locked into place. But now for my little announcement. First off, with this done, I'm going to be going offline, uploading it, all that stuff. But I will not be back tonight. Okay? Because I'm going to be doing some other stuff. That is not streaming, essentially. So, don't look for me to come back online or anything like that. Because I do have other things I need to do. And, you know what? Let's stop this real quick here. Maybe. No, what? Never mind. So, there are a few things I need to say with a big pay-per-view on the way. Alright? One of my biggest. Oh. Also. Hang on. There we go. All right. We all good? I hope we're good. Still need something in the background, right? So now listen. I'm not coming back, but first thing I want y'all to know is that I will most definitely be changing the name and everything for my wrestling stuff this next year. It is happening. Okay. It will no longer be called the G1 Wrestling Universe. It'll be called something else. Okay? It'll have a new name, new initials to go along with those names. I even thought of a completely new way to help you all interact with it. And not just with the wrestling when it happens, but also the football and the baseball and anything else. Which I'm going to keep a tight lip on exactly what it is, but it's there. I have it. I need to put it down in some concrete explanatory thing. Okay? Whoops. Didn't mean to do that. And you'll know what it is, and it will help you all interact live when I do this. Okay? Which, by the way, my internet has been getting better during streams. Maybe not at night, but for this stuff, it has been getting better. And once the holiday season is over, I'll be able to bug spectrums more. Anyway, that's something totally different. So, with that, with the guaranteed name change coming to wrestling and such, that therefore makes this the last ever G1 Royal Rumble. It'll make it the last anything with G1 in the name. Okay? Which, there are a few shows with G1 in the name. Other than the G1 Royal Rumble, there's the G1 Showdown. It ain't gonna be called the G1 Showdown. It's gonna have to get a new name. All that type of stuff. A lot of stuff, a lot of names are gonna change. But now for the next announcement after that, other than this being the last season, technically, of the G1 Wrestling Universe, the last G1 Royal Rumble and such. It's that I'm going away for a little bit. I'm not going to be streaming. And that's not for any bad reasons. Like, I've got a game day coming up, which I'm going to have to do, because it's an important one. But my own personal stuff, I ain't going to do it. Because I'm gonna need time to make and put together and put out this various content for the upcoming Royal Rumble. Now, I've got some stuff lined up, some ideas that I'm going to do, especially with it being the last one, which you'll see in time. It involves, videos, tweets, and stuff. A lot of it I've kind of sort of done before, but so yeah. And also, to make this Royal Rumble itself, and even the shows leading up to it, something cool. I need time. And I won't have that time if I stream like I have been. So essentially, this next week, like, from now until, hang on, basically, the G1 Wrestling Universe will be back January 11th with Knockdown. Not before. Because I'm going to use that time to put out and make stuff. And some other stuff, you know? So, that's about it. Because I want this to be a good show. And I don't want to give away anything that I have planned. And also I'm nervous about this because of what happened. There's a lot of them on plate, you know, and it's scary because unlike a lot of people out there, I'm doing this because I love it. And I want to make and do all the cool ideas that I have, which I have a lot. And basically I need time because there are two ways to get shit done. Either take the time to do it, or you got the money to get it done. As stupid as that sounds, you know? And unfortunately, I ain't got thousands of people watching my weird internet, Twitch, wrestling show or anything dumping money on me to do these stupid things, right? So, I need time. I need time. And hopefully y'all won't forget about me while I'm gone, so to speak. Because I'll be busy. So yeah, literally like a week or so off to do a different type of work. But also be on the lookout. I might end up hitting up somebody to help me that I know, if they'll help me out of the kindness of their heart. So You never know. I might be in touch with some of y'all. And hopefully you'll get back to me. You know, if I reach out and say, hey, so yeah, that's all for me today. Basically, with the Royal Rumble coming up, the G1 Wrestling Universe as a whole is coming to an end. It'll be rebranded, renamed, redone in a new way, new name, all that type of stuff. And if you got any of those ideas, cool ideas, please let me know. I love using cool people's ideas, help making them happen while I'm making my cool ideas happen. Maybe merging together and shit like that, you know? So, I guess I'll go ahead and go now. Upload this to YouTube. And get to work. So, nighty-night, everybody. Hopefully I'll see you online somewhere soon.